Like a Hellcat.
What's up, guys? It is Naked H Crusader, and I'm glad you guys are here because it is the Naked Pro Scrims Monday, 8 p.m. That's when it's going to start. So I hope you guys are excited, and I hope you guys might be in the room already. We got a few teams now in there, and it's going to start exactly 8 p.m. Exactly 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for me, that's in 9 minutes. But make sure you don't want to wait to get into that room. Now, if you want to compete in these events, if you guys are new to this whole thing, it is a PUBG mobile competition between 25 different teams. We'd love to have new teams come in, so that being said, if you guys want to compete, feel free to. And obviously we have a lot of good teams that are looking to practice and make themselves better and to reach the best of the best. So we'll go over those team lists in just a second. Celeste, welcome to the chat, and Kiri Plays, welcome here as well. It says, let's go. Yes, let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. Here we go. All right, so let me show you guys the team list competing for you guys tonight. Here it is. Naked Esports on that top of the list. I always pick them to win it. I usually pick a second team, and I'll go over my second team in a moment, but right now I do want to explain or show you guys by listing them off who is playing. So we also have Stardom Esports, Forsaken, Random Deathmatch Black, Ice, Silent Mercs Bravo, Legendary, Alliance, Haters, Alpha Esports, New England Whalers, Need to Kill, Usually a Trio, Brutal Suppression, The Unit Esports, Hurricane 6, Raining Fire, Vlex, Akatsuki, I think. I'm going to go with that. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Let me know if I got it right or wrong. Usually I get it wrong. Latency, Son of Boom Red, Thirsty Killers, Hyper Esports, Full Effects Gaming, FBO Esports, and 6 Angry Man. I think it is Akatsuki. And the reason why I say that is because I think it's a reference to Naruto. But yeah, again, let me know if that is how you spell Akatsuki, because that would help me out, obviously, trying to explain who everybody is when we go through it all, when we see you guys compete. Kiri Plays says, at Naked Celeste, when am I joining Naked? I've applied. Well, thank you for applying, Kiri. You know, if you haven't got word yet, we do have somebody who looks at every application to make sure that no one gets left behind in the application process, and you will definitely get a response if you haven't already. If you complete, yes, thank you, Celeste. So I'm on a delay, by the way, so you guys won't be able to hear me in real time. I try to respond as quickly as possible, but I will be on a delay. So if you ask a question on chat, I will get to it. It just might be a little longer than you hope for. So hopefully you guys can be patient with me. I appreciate it if you can do that. Let me bring you guys over to intermission. Here we go. You see my beautiful face, right? Right? Beautiful face? Okay, anyway. Yes, so Celeste is saying to everybody that Naked Guy will reach out to you if you have applied. You also sound too little. Kiri Plays. Yes, we do have an age limit to being a part of Naked Esports, and that is 18 years of age. So if you're not reaching 18, apologies, but that is the way we run things. And we definitely hope for you the best if you are applying. So back to the whole thing with the scrim here. We got our teams coming in now, and we are excited for you guys to be here. If you guys are just watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All Naked. As you can see here on the chat, we got some Naked people already in there. And so they love to have you guys in here because they want to talk to you guys. They want to know how you guys are feeling, how you guys are doing, and if you're in the scrim or not, and which teams you guys think is going to win it all. So you saw before that team list. Let me know who you think is going to take the champion of all champions this week. This is for the Naked Pro Scrims. We do have 25 registered and confirmed teams ready for you. So as you can tell already, it's getting pretty packed already, and it's 7:55. So we got 5 minutes just to make sure everyone gets in on time. We don't want to leave any stragglers, but we will leave you behind. If it reaches 8 p.m., that's it. That's when we start. We don't wait because we want to be efficient, we want to be on time, and we know you guys have other things to do too. So we want to make sure you guys are taken care of completely. Angel and Raid, or Andre. It's hard when you put it all in one word, but thank you for being here first and foremost. And it looks like you're going for Vlex. So there you go. We got a Vlex, either teammate or fan, in the chat. And Vlex is a really good team. Let's take a look at their team now that they have somebody in their chat room. We'll do this all night, guys. We'll take a look at some of the teams in between matches just to see how they are, and take a look at their stats and all that. So let's take a look down at Vlex. I forgot what number they are, but we can find Vlex by just doing a little bit of scrolling. Or not. Let me see if I can find it on the list in case I missed it. So Vlex should be on slot number 17. Slot number 17. There they are. We got Fast Life. We got RG Zyrus, we got Tez, and we got Ghost. There's Flex logo or tag on Ghost's part of the point. So let's take a look. Fast Life. I'm glad you were able to get in. I know you were on chat trying to make sure you guys were going to get into the room, had access to that room, and I'm glad you guys are able to get in. All right, let's take a look. Fast Life is 14 wins, 105 matches played, so that's 13% win ratio, 54% top 10. Most kills is 12, highest damage is 2,100, average damage being 611 with a KD of 3.64. What really pops out to me is that average damage, and again, I always say this whenever I go over stats. What is the most important part to me is as far as all these stats are concerned, is your average damage. It's at 611 right there. It's a good number. Over 500, I think you're pretty good. So 600 certainly reaches that level. KD 3.64, not too shabby. Keep it up, and I think when you get those win ratios up, 13 is not that high, but I think you'll do better off when you continue to utilize that average damage. It looks like you're getting you have some really good damage count, so I just think that win ratio should go up just based on time. And then obviously if your win goes up, your KD will go up as well. So keep that going, and I believe you can do really well. You got the good potential with that damage point right there. So let's take a look now at Zyrus. We got 79 wins and 483 matches. That's a ton of matches, by the way. Take a look at your own stats and see how many matches you have. If you have 483, well, you play a lot, and that is some really good experience. 16% win ratio, 56% top 10. We got 23 most kills, 3,200 highest damage, reaching that God tier. Anything above 3,000 to me is God tier, so congratulations. Average damage is 696 with a KD of 4.88. So a little bit better than your teammates, especially with that average damage being 696 and that highest damage just reaching that ridiculous number. So the one match you had must have went off. 23, also a really good number, pretty much getting getting a quarter of the kills in the room, so not too shabby. With the win ratio, 6.4, I wouldn't be surprised if you're a hot dropper for the most part. I'm really surprised by that difference between your average damage being so high and your win ratio not so high. Even your top 10's not that crazy high either, so I do think you're a hot dropper, in which case that's all fine. So, stats don't count for everything. I do think, though, average damage is a really good moniker if you're going to try to look at any stat, but they don't mean everything, You could be a hot dropper, go straight for damage all day, every day, kills all day, every day, and you won't have a good win ratio, but you could be a really strong player. The other way goes around too. If you can survive long enough, get that really high win ratio, let's say you get 50% of your wins, it doesn't matter how many kills you get, it is a survival game. So if you keep getting those chicken dinners, who am I to argue? All right, let's take a look here. We got Tez. 43 wins, 385 matches played. That's 11% win ratio. And 611 average damage, 25 most kills, 3,147. We reached another God tier highest damage mark, and 4.16 KD. So pretty similar. You guys are all pretty similar on your team. I'm wondering if you guys just play a lot together, and that's the reason why your numbers are so similar. But it is kind of crazy. You guys are pretty much averaging 600 damage, a little more than 600 damage, getting 20 to 3,000 or 2,000, 3,000 highest damage around that marker. KD, looks like you're pretty good with that 4.16. But again, the win ratio is pretty low on all of your teammates. Again, I think that just comes with more time maybe, or maybe less hot dropping, one of the two. Excuse me, let's go to Ghost now. The only one with the flex tag in hand. Not as many games. 9 wins, 101 matches played, 8.9% win ratio. Thank you guys for being in the chat. I'll just get right back to you after I finish this up. Top 10% is 45, 13 most kills, 2,000 highest damage, 551 average, and 3.34 KD. So I think you're kind of middle of your pack on your team, maybe next to Fast Life, I think, mostly. But definitely above the 500k average damage, which is what I like. And the highest damage, that's pretty good, 2,076. I mean, in generally speaking, as a comp player, that's the kind of numbers you're looking for. If you get above 2,000, that's just icing on the cake, so well done there. You just reached that marker, and 3.34 KD. But again, the win ratio, all of you guys, I think you guys can really increase your win ratio. Maybe you guys aren't going for those wins. Maybe you're just trying to get those damage counts. But again, win ratio does matter. It is a survival game after all. So I think just with more time, more experience, maybe you'll just be able to convert. All right, we're going to start with the first one. I'm not sure how many people in the room, but I'm sure it's a good amount. We saw a pretty filled room when we were looking at stats. And let me also see what you guys are saying right now, in case I'm missing anything. Do not want to miss a damn thing. Please, don't want to miss one bit. All right, so what do we have here? What do we have here? Go FBO. FBO Lady B26. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I saw you in the Discord as well, so really do appreciate your support. It says, go FBO Esports. We got this. Yes, you guys do. Let's go. I'd like to see you guys do well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention who I'm going to root for, and that's going to be my pick. FBO Esports, FBO Lady B26. You got my vote, so let's go. I'm going with you. So Naked Esports and FBO, those are the two teams I'm rooting for tonight, and I believe FBO can do it. Now, to be fair, FBO Lady might be a little angry with me, and I understand. I understand. The reason why I can understand that is because it's a curse. Whatever team I pick, they don't win. They rarely win. I think teams have won twice out of the many times that I've done these scrims. Not just the Naked Pro Scrims, but the Vapors, the RDMs, a ton of others that I've done in the past as well. So there's going to be, well, the chances are not looking great based on just because I picked them. But I believe you guys can do it because, well, that's why I picked you guys. I believe you guys can do it. All right, so let me get myself straightened up. All right, we're good. We're set. We're looking great. Thank you guys on Twitch and on Omlet hitting up that chat. The more people, more times you guys chat, more times you guys talk, the more likely more people come, the more people will see what's going on. If you want to buff, you want to send bits, I would appreciate that too. And I think that all helps with the algorithm. So, you know, if you want to do it for your own self, please do so. I definitely would appreciate it. But maybe we'll get more people in here to see which teams are really good, and maybe that'll be one of your teams, and they'll recognize you guys too. So there's some teams that jumped early to military side, so we're going to see this going on. As you can see, things need to render, so just give that a sec as it does. Especially with the first matches of the night, usually it just takes a while for things to render in, but not too long. As you can see, it kind of just took a little time. I don't know why he's a really small guy here, apparently. But now he's back to normal. That way we left that part. So everything's rendered in now, so that's good. So that's what we're going to see. We got two teams right next to each other. RDM here, really good competitive team. They have their own organized scrims as well, which is actually tomorrow at 8 p.m. I will be streaming that. Not to throw it in there, but, well, I threw it in there. Here's FBO. Team 24, they are here, and this is one of my picks to win it all. So they cannot lose. You guys cannot lose. Let's go. FBO here in the house. Now it's next to two players there, and we have two teams or two players right next to each other. We have Baron here from RDM. Really good comp player. Been on the team for a while now. And we also have someone in the bottom. And who is that in the bottom? And it looks like some shots are being taken already. It looks like Bangs is up there, or on the first floor. Trying to look around. Baron's going to be right there. Let's see where Bangs goes. Is he going to be able to see? Oh, gonna come out, goes for the shots and gets the easy knock with the M7. We'll go for the thirst as well, does not want to take any risks. Now you can see here, Trouble from FBO is not gonna make it out either. And so RDM gets 2 knockouts just like that. Where's the rest of FBO? I actually have no idea. Oh, here's FBO. So Bangs and Goku Black are the only 2 left, and RDM is all back there with Rogue, Rage, and Monster. So they're a little far away from each other now. I don't know if they're going to get into engagement once again. But right now we're going to take a look at some other teams so we can see where what everything's looking like. El Azahar, usually a place where a lot of teams like to join. And so it does look like that's what we have here. As things render in, we'll have a better view. And we're going to kind of get a more aerial view as well. Looks like Havoc's part of Haters got knocked. And it looks like might be getting thirsted as well. And there you have it. Thirsted you go. Shinka there with Almond Joy and Pink still together. They've been together for a while actually. They each had different tags, so they were each on different teams once time before, as far as I remember. And it looks like they finally made their own organized team tag, and I like it. I like it when you guys are all synchronized like that. And I believe you guys, because you guys have been in these scrims for a while as well. Here's the Haters. They've been playing together for a good amount of time. They got that team chemistry down pat. And here's Alpha Esports, by the way. We got Ryan75 there on the right and Spray on the left. So let's see how they can hold it together here. Alpha Esports, another team that's been in the Naked Pro Scrims for a bit now. They were fairly new last month, and they've been making a lot of waves here against some of these even more veteran teams. They've been doing really well. We take a look at Team 7 here. We got LA Oath, Spotic, Joey, and Yopa. Let's see what tag that is. I'm not exactly familiar with that. That is Legendary Alliance. A new team I've never seen before, or at least haven't heard before. I've seen the name Spotic. I might have even seen Joey. Oath maybe as well. So maybe I've seen them play maybe with a different tag or just a different team altogether. Los I've seen before, obviously. But yeah, fairly new team name. And I wonder if they have the chemistry in order to back it up to see what they can do. They're all still together, but we can't miss everything else if they're not quite engaging completely right at this moment. So let's keep our eyes out for the next place. Los Leones might be something. We'll take a look over. I don't think they're quite ready to battle, but we'll just kind of see what's going on here on this side of the map just to take a look at some of the action. We got Star here to kind of introduce you guys. Stardom Esports, very good competitive team. We've seen them play. Another team that is a veteran at the sport, can play at a very high level. We got Artemis here with Team 12, part of Usually a Trio. Yep, that's their name, Usually a Trio. And we also have Ice here with Apex, Grid, and Zadie. One of our newest partners actually as well. So I'm hoping they do well. Not as well as FBO or Naked Esports, but it's well enough anyway. So they're looking around. It looks like Zadie might be may have to be careful where you are, because, well, there's a lot of people around you. They're a little far away, so you just can't put yourself on a pedestal where everyone can see you. That being said, you guys are good distance away from everyone to make sure you don't get completely taken out or wiped out from any surprises. Again, I'm taking a look around. Those are pretty much the 3 main places where we have people close to each other: El Azahar, Camp Military, and Los Leones. Everywhere else seemed to be good separation, but we're going to stick in those towns. We're going to stay in those towns in order to not miss much. And I think El Azahar, they may be the closest together, yet they are sort of spread out. We'll keep changing if we see some kills on the kill feed. But right now, that's kind of name of the game when it comes to Miramar, especially in the beginning, is that it's such a big map that a lot of teams like to get loot and then start from there, obviously. They don't want to get into engagements right away. We had a few teams get into engagement, but not doesn't happen very often on this map. Because there's so many different towns, there's so much land that you can land pretty much anywhere else that doesn't have people. You can go to towns that aren't that big, that can handle one team going for looting, but not much more than that. So, we'll see. This town is just huge. This is one of the bigger towns. You can see it. A lot of different buildings from up here. You have the Haters here in the middle, and you also have Legendary Alliance, right? Yep, Legendary Alliance with Team 7. So, they were all able to get pretty much what they want, I bet. But that's not too shabby. interesting enough, it does seem like usually it's a trio. It's kind of close to Team 5 now. Tweed is knocked and gets thirsted by Ice. So Artemis is shooting back, it seems. Everything's rendering, so just give that a moment, and there we go. We got a wall here, so that's what Artemis sees. Trying to peek around that wall, take some shots across the way. And it looks like mostly at Apex Grid, maybe Zadie, and Zadie gets knocked by Artemis. Huge hit there with the M24. Definitely the type of sniping weapon you want on this map because it is mostly long-range shooting. That's the kind of thing you want in hand, especially in this stage of the game where there's going to be a lot of landmass to shoot across. So right there's a knock. Artemis is not going to push this, and I don't know if Apex Grid is going to either. We have Rye Guy in the back. Has a view on a lot of different things. Take a look at Apex. He might be in trouble. So let's kind of switch gears maybe. I heard some gunshots in this direction. So he is close to Team 2. He's getting shot and gets taken out pretty quick by Star. As I said before, Stardom loves going after some teams. And when they hear gunshots, which they probably did, especially from Artemis's M24, they made their way over here pretty quickly. And that really paid off because they get an easy kill quick off the start. Now Rye Guy, looks like he probably finished off this player right here. It's going to loot him as well. And we have Artemis, it looks like, crossing over in vehicle and getting over to Rye Guy. Looks like they're going to loot this box as well. They got 2 boxes. So I guess Ice had multiple people taken out here. And they are obviously out of the match as well since their last teammate was taken out by Stardom. But, you know, pretty good start for a lot of these teams. Obviously, Ice, not so good, but nice shots from Artemis going with the long range, and Star just coming in at the right timing. Shots, hard hits on Rye Guy, and the car explodes. Good shooting. There wasn't a lot of time where that bus was able to get away. I don't know if they heard the bus. Maybe they were just kept their eye on until they tried to drive away as well. But yeah, that was an excellent shooting on the bus. You know, you definitely want to make sure you can explode the car as quickly as possible. And so they did have 4 people ready and trained onto that bus, and it was perfect. It couldn't be any better than that. So let's see what else we got here. We got Camp Military. Looks like a lot of teams are trying to get out of that blue zone. I don't know if they'll find each other as they're trying to leave. Oh, this is interesting. Let's take a look at this. RG Zyrus is part of Lexing. And it looks like a team just drove by in a vehicle, and it looks like he was like, never mind about that. We got the New England Whalers deep down over there. You might have seen the tag, and I wasn't even able to click on it quick enough before anything happened. Oh, what? So Bunny stops here and is going to return over. So right now, Bunny's between 2 members of Lexing. I don't know if Bunny knows that, but that is the case so far right now. And okay, it looks like Bunny is actually trying to not take the road anymore. He's going to go off-roading for a bit. Maybe loot here as well. I'm not sure. You know, I usually don't loot over here, so I have actually, and obviously I don't see a lot of teams doing this looting because it is not a lot of houses and all that. So 2 teams and vehicles, by the way. Zyrus is over there on the right. Bunny is kind of closing in, but does not have anybody with him. So just going on a chase right here, and there's multiple players on Team 17. And Bunny, if you're stopping, you better be prepared to face off against the squad. So it looks like, nope, you're going quite around that, and I don't blame you. You do not want to get involved, especially when you're by yourself against a whole team. And I know there's just 2 of them here, but honestly, Bunny doesn't know that, neither would I if I was in her case. So time to head out is the name of the game. Try to get to your teammates. It is a teamwork type of thing because you are rocking it with 4 different players. And oh, nice shot. Bunny's hit once there. And Bunny seems like he will be able to avoid any more damage. So 2 teams battling, but not quite. One just trying to get out of the way mostly. Dave is knocked here. And it looks like Pablito, Harlem, and Ghosty nowhere to be seen. So unfortunately, it looks like you're going to be taken out, Dave, as LA, which is a legendary alliance, is able to get a nice kill. Looks like they blew up the car. Maybe he tried to jump out of that car beforehand and just didn't work out. What else we got here? What else we got? Team 22, are you shooting at somebody? Looks like you might have eyes on Team 20. Viper. Yep, so we got Hyper Esports facing off against SOB. Sons of Boom. I like that name. I don't know why. Just the way it sounds. Son of Boom. I like it. Anyway, Hyper's here at the top spot. I love this place. I love being on top of here. I don't know about you guys, getting that long range shooting down at San Martin. and you can do some really good damage. Oh, I gotta turn off all chat. I keep forgetting that.
It's only one, Chris. I'm
So
pretty sure you.
sorry about that, guys. I need to turn off that all chat, but I'll do that next match. Make sure to do it. Remind me too. If you see me and I never change it, let me know in the chat in between matches, because that will help me a ton for sure. Because I do not want to forget that. I think everyone pretty much knows for the most part not to have their all chat on. Some people just forget. Some people don't think about it, and they're just talking and they don't even realize it. Maybe they were talking to each other in the first place and they just kind of forget to turn off. It happens, but it definitely hurts my ability to cast. So make sure to remember, if you are playing, to turn off your all chat. Let's take a look at team 19, because they're kind of closing in on 18, who's also in vehicles. I would love to see a car chase. So we'll see if that's the case. It does seem like these... So things need to render, that's why it looks so funky. I wish it wouldn't look like that all the time, which it doesn't. Just when I change frames. So there's a team right there on the left. You might have been able to see it right in front now. I don't know if they realize that, if they're going after it, but that's where he is. So straight ahead, you'll find them. A little bit to the left now, though. The driving in Miramar is so difficult. I don't know why they had to make it more difficult. Like, I get it. Most teams need a car in order to be somewhat successful here, because there's so much land that you need to take that car. So I guess they just wanted to make it more difficult rather than making it easy for you to drive around, because you're probably going to be taking that car regardless. That being said, I don't know if that's required. It looks like some shots now on Saint. Saint's trying to change direction to make it harder for the bullets to hit. Saint gets hit once, twice, but no more after that. And heading over there to Ghosty, who's going to have an easy view on Saint. Saint's car is about to blow, and it does. So 2 members get taken out because that car had 2 players in it, and SSG Ghosty gets the win. Nicely done by yourself. And you had some teammates helping you out from that side. That's why you had to change direction and went straight to Ghosty. Funneled them in, and you'll get some 2 crates for 1 right there. Well done. We got the rest of the teams over here. So Sizzo and Enox, they are together. I don't think they're heading to where their teammates died. I think they're trying to avoid that, especially since they're now 2 people. You know, you can't take as much risks as you'd like, especially when you don't have the manpower to face off against a full squad. So I wouldn't blame them if they try to go around. I think a lot of teams would try to do that. It just makes a lot of sense. So they are already in the new circle. They can just try to find a place to call home. And maybe they'll stop here on the hill too. That might be something else they try. Here's FBO. Here's one of the teams I have winning it all. RDM Monster gets taken out by FBO. And nicely done now. I don't know what this looks like. Where are we? Alright, we're in the church. You killed somebody in church. Oh, I think that was God's way of saying karma right there. It's taken out through the door, of all things, by Rage. Teammate of what just got taken out. So one of his teammates was taken out in church. Rage was trying to find him, looks through that door and says, hey, welcome. So Rage is now going to push forward. Looks like they threw some smokes just to make it a little bit more difficult for RDM to push. They got the revival in, so FBO did get Goku Black up. Bangs now. He's fully healed up. His teammate, though, however, is working on that right now. They're going to loot this spot because, you know, they smoked out the doorway. So now they can do that. Alpha Esports on top of that hill. I wonder if they're looking down. They may or may not, but they're just too far to actually get involved in this. Rage, are you by yourself? Yes, you are. Rage is by himself, and so while that was a good knock, was not able to capitalize on it. The only thing he was able to capitalize was to get a little bit closer to FBO. So the next time he gets knocked, he'll probably make a push after that. That's what a lot of teams like to think about. So if you are a competitor or a player and you want to think about how to get better, watch some of these teams play. Definitely follow them on Discord, especially. A lot of them do. FBO does. RDM does. They love to give advice. So if you want to know more about that, we have all their information on our Discord, Naked Esports, and we can show you guys what they kind of do, or at least they can tell you it actually in person, you know, or on Discord, I guess is the better way of saying that. So here's Ryan with Alpha Esports with Spray. They did have Virus taken out. And so you would think that's a good thing. Virus is taken out, right? Taken out meaning no more Virus. But they're going to definitely have a disadvantage now, losing a player. and they're just going to be with 2 people. We have a few teams that just have 2 people, FBO being one of them, and we saw another one. I forgot who it was now that I'm thinking about it. I think it might have been, no, it wasn't RDM. RDM now is 1 for sure, but we did see another team get dropped to 2 players. It looks like Spray might have an eye on FBO. The blue zone's kind of forcing them out. Rage is going to be there as well. So this third party, I don't think it's going to work out too well. At the same time, I don't think they're going to, I don't think FBO or RDM is going to try to get an engagement here, especially with their angles. Not a lot of ways to look this way, to the direction of Alpha Esports. Now Rage might, as he's going up the hill. This isn't great for Rage. Team 9 is trying to get in circle. Team 4 is kind of going in their pathway. Let's see if Spray and them can see him. Looks like they're going to stop here actually instead. Alright, let's focus on other things so we don't miss any action. We try not to anyway. Take a look at Team 7 against Team 3, possibly. Legendary Alliance. Team 3's up here as well, just to the left here. There they are in the blue. Hippie's getting hit, or at least the blue zone might have been doing some heavy lifting on damage, and Hippie looks like he's just made it in and putting the heals on now. Now Outcast still in the blue. A little danger. Oh no, never mind. Now I'm now not in the blue, and so Outcast is actually good, and so is Hippie here on the inside. So there you go. We got LA on the bottom, 3 players. Joey's making his way up. Hippie is right here, and Joey might be going up more and more. I don't know if he heard Hippie. He heard his movements, maybe. He's gonna throw a molly. He definitely heard it, but he's too far away now. He's backing up so far that it might take you a while to actually find him, especially if he gets over these hills. Take a look from Hippie's point of view. He's trying to run it. He's got to get over this hill in order to get some cover from the enemies behind him. I don't know if they even realize that there's enemies behind him, honestly. And even to the left now of Hippie, as he's moving more to the left as well. There's Oath right there at the bottom by the shed, and shots are now being fired on Hippie. Hippie's trying to dodge every way you can, and is somehow still alive another way. Hippie is just, oh no, Outcast is now knocked. Hippie is really low on health. Outcast obviously not looking good, and LA Oath can come out here and do some damage. Let's see if he can really get this angle. He's not looking in the right direction. I don't know why he's looking this way. I don't know, maybe he's just being careful of his surroundings, but there they are. Easily viewed on Oath's point of view. Joey's now going to take a look and get it. So yes, I'm surprised. I don't know what his teammates were doing. Oath was just standing there looking at the other directions, certainly looking at their 6, making sure no one was coming, but that could have been a whole different ball game. If you got the revival, you're able to maybe come around here, hide behind this hill, get the heals in, could have been a whole different battle. But anyway, they get the win, so who am I to say? Take a look now at Team 22. I believe there are 2 different teams. Hyper and Star right next to each other. One's inside. I think there's a room. So obviously they can't see each other. That is, there's a wall somewhere. There we go. Temper. As we have jump shots here every now and then. Hyper, get 1 member from Hyper, 2 members left, and that is it. Star just coming out on top. Half health for one of their players, and AKM is down, but that will be revived in time because no one else is around for a knock. And so, well done, guys. You guys got Hyper down to the ground, and you guys were able to keep going. Let's see it. Now, over here, Bobman. We have, usually it's a trio here. And next, another team is right in their house. That is Naked Esports. As they're coming up here as well. They're right next to each other in the smoke. Shots are fired. And Bobman gets taken. I don't know why the smoke just dissipated in like 2 seconds, but that was weird. Anyway, Naked takes the win there. How many kills you guys got now? If you guys got more than that, I'm not even sure. That was your first kill. They haven't lost a player, so they'll take it. Star's right over there. And I'm wondering if Star can see them. It might be a little farther than I think. Let's take a look more aerially. Aerially? Is that a word? Aerially? Hell, I'm just going to invent it then. It's more aerially. So anyway, Naked's over there. And Star obviously over here. And, ooh, what is this? Taking the vehicle all the way to the left. They're all trying to get into new zone. That's what's going on. But I don't know if they realize that Star's actually on the right of them. And so they got to be careful on that side. I think a shot was just fired. I think they finally realized that there is a team over there that is shooting someone at some place. And so they're going to focus on that side now as well. We got Flexing, Team 17 just driving in the middle here. Just going to make their way through. And it looks like Naked was trying to shoot at that. Maybe even Star is shooting at that, but no hits on Zyrus or Tez. And they're still good to go. They're still driving away. Shots fired on their vehicle for sure. Zyrus is trying to avoid any damage on himself especially. And it looks like they have made it down the hill. And it looks like he wants the houses too. So sorry for a little choppiness. Sometimes that happens. We try to avoid that as much as possible. Not sure where to go. I see some damaged players over here, so we're going to see that. Oh boy. TK Loki has Team 16 right under him as he's taking some shots. Loki lost a lot of health just doing that little peek action against RF, raining fire. As all three of them over there on the left is making a push, and Smoke is Sasuke is actually coming in close as well. Loki's trying to utilize his bus, but no, that won't work. They do get a knock on Sage, which is huge. It looks like teammates are helping out by getting some more hits, but Manny goes down as well, and that's an instant kill. So that is all for Thirsty Killers here, at least for match number 1. They'll have another chance coming in for that match number 2, but they'll have 15th place to start. Raining fire inside the new circle. Team 10. Let's take a look at you guys. This is the New England Whalers as they're shooting across the way at Flexing. Flexing, though, not taking a single hit. They haven't taken a hit since they were driving as well. It's like a little bit like Neo in the Matrix here. They're just avoiding a lot of the bullets as they're walking, running, or driving by. So they're off to that spot. Let's take a look here at FX. FX, another team. We haven't seen much of them, and not surprised because they have no kills. But another team that has been a veteran team. They've been signed before. Really good, obviously. Can't get signed if you're not that good. And Jag leading the group, trying to find their way to a victory here. They have the edge of the circle. Not a lot of teams next to them, so they might kind of keep this, just try to get those rank points to start. And keep moving up from there. Take a look here at FMS Daddy here with the rest of RF. So this is Raining Fire still. We saw them get a squad wipe technically. With Thirsty Killers, I think they just had 2 people left, but they did wipe them out after all. And so they're not bad. They have this nice hill here. I think New England Whalers might be their issue there on top, and that's what Ruby's looking at. I think he's looking at Bunny, but there's a lot of trees kind of in the way. Oh, there he goes. Moves across the way. Bunny gets hit hard, but not knocked out. One more hit. Definitely takes him out. Ruby, huge hit right there. 2 straight hits. One almost took him out completely. I'm not sure even if that was a headshot. Maybe a level 3 helmet saved Bunny, but definitely a lot of damage. And then that last one, all he had to do was nick him, and that did the work. So Ruby, good start, but not done yet. There is teammates that must be somewhere. Actually, I have no idea where your teammate's, Bunny. I think Bunny may have been trying to get to a teammate, but obviously Bunny has someone around somewhere, just not close by as the minimap. I cannot find it. So Bunny got hit one more time just to try to get the thirst in, and that will do it. So huge work there. Keep an eye on that team. This was a RF, yeah, Raining Fire. Huge hits right there. Beautiful. I've only seen Raining Fire play a few times, not very often. And so I'm excited to see how well they continue to progress as they're trying to keep building their success. Full FX again, we're seeing them kind of come in. They did lose Swallow Boy early. I'm not sure how, but Thunder Angel and Jag are going to try to do the rest on their own here. To the right, there's a few players. Pablito, Ghosty, and Harlem. Part of Team 18 here. Jag goes prone. SOB Goat, where are you? You're inside. You see him, but you're not taking the shots. Finally does. A little late, though. And Pablito definitely gets knocked. That was a close one. I didn't think Goat was going to get it. That might have been a big problem there if they didn't get the knock, as Goat definitely needed to if he was going to engage. Obviously, if you're by yourself, you have to automatically get a knock. I have to say that. I think that's absolutely necessary. is that if you're by yourself, you're going against a squad, if you start shooting, you better get that knock. If you don't, you're in big trouble. So Harlem and Ghosty also are being third party by another group, as it looks like one of their teammates was thirsted because of that. Ghosty and Harlem smoking themselves up, not a bad idea, especially as you're pinched in the middle here. Take a look at Star Shadow. He's the one really shooting across the way at AK over there. As the smoke is giving them nice cover. Team 19's coming around too. Star has to be careful on this side now. I think maybe a teammate told him. I don't think they were able to hear Team 19 come, but somebody tipped them off, as you can see here, as LAG with Sizzo and Enox trying to do some work here. I actually love their attack. So this team name is Latency. Another new team I have not seen before. I think I've seen the team names, but not the names, not the team name. And Latency, and their tag is Lag. So that's perfect. That's a good combo. Their team name is Latency and their tag is Lag. Doesn't get much better than that. Ghosty might be getting smacked, and has a Car 98. Wouldn't be a bad idea to try to get a knock before moving in, because you can do it in one shot. It is a possibility, and so we might see that. If Ghosty can peek around this smoke, or maybe even trees, if he can get to one, can do some really good stuff. Now, Zyrus is knocked, part of Lexing, Thund by FX it seems, and they get the Thirst there too. They don't get the kill for that, or did we not get it? No, they didn't get the kill for that. They already, unless they didn't have one. I thought they had one already. Maybe they didn't. Anyway, Flexing is down. And it looks like Jag and the rest of them are going to try to throw some smokes into their new circle, because they do not have it yet. They might be utilizing this hill here. This wouldn't be a bad place to utilize. Tez is there way far back. I don't know how you're going to get in the new zone. You better have a vehicle, because you're just a little far away to get into the new zone right from that position. Looks like Silent Mercs Lee. One of the first times we've seen Silent Mercs now. It's going through the fire. The blue zone must be doing a lot of damage on Lee too. Rage has to be careful as well. A lot of shots fired, drop shot, and it worked out. Rage now immediately turns around and gets in because he doesn't have much of a choice. He lost pretty much 50% of health just for being in that blue zone for that period of time. And Tez is taken out because he was just way too far. And knocked goes, Rage was that, right? Part of RDM. So that was a long range hit. Nicely done. And FX not looking good here. Looks like one member is knocked. Maybe Jag might be knocked as well. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Might be just be hurt. Yeah, all right. So Jag was able to heal himself. I think he was knocked but got picked up based on his health number. We got 3 teams left. 2 of them are over here with Star and what is it? Latency? No, yeah, Lag. So Latency over here with Enox and Sizzo. Inside the, oh, nice shot through this little window. They shot it through this little square window, part of the like horse carrying back. I don't know if that's what it is. Anyway, that was a beautiful shot. Gorgeous. Definitely was by Star, but Star has to be careful because obviously FX is being forced in as well. They're going to throw some smoke to give themselves cover as they try to run in. Looks like Star is obviously paying attention, and Angler getting to safety, just super close though, getting knocked right there. And Angler's probably going to put on some heals as he stopped. Shadow a little bit closer to the team Latency. He's trying to hear it out. This is FPP, by the way, so they can't utilize the TPP look. They would have to actually lean over. I'll show you what they see. This is obviously an example. It looks like Star might be FX might be pushing in. Yes, they are. Let's see what you got. Cuts around and knows he's at the corner. Takes him out quick and thirsts him just as fast. Just shooting through that smoke, hoping for a hit, but don't really get one. We got a lot of love for FBO in the chat, I see. From FBO Lady especially. Thanks, Crusader. I'm playing second and third round. Don't look at my stats. Got hacked and had to create a new account. What our team lack is for skill. And I'll read the rest later, but for now, I'm going to keep focused on this. Shadow right there on the roof of all places. I don't even know how he got up there. Shooting. He's going to stay alive. I don't know how he even got up there. That's going to be a trick. That's true. Oh, there. From there. That's a good spot. And gets Enox. Huge move there. By himself, too. Can he handle his... Trying to shoot back. That would have been sick. 180 shot. But no, won't take a hit. Thunder trying to come around, and Shadow gets the easy knock on his angle. No one's really paying attention to Shadow. It's a little difficult to. No one really would foresee it. A rooftop. And there you go. FX gets taken out completely. Sizzo now from Latency against Shadow from Stardom Esports. Two teams ready to go, ready to compete. Just one player on each side, though. Molly being thrown on the rooftop, but Shadow's going to somehow avoid that. Shadow might go to next roof, possibly. Yep, he jumps over, goes to the roof next to where Sizzo is. Sizzo running around, goes inside the house, and now they're just pretty much on top of each other. Jumps back up. I thought he missed that jump, but Shadow does make it to the next roof over. Looks like he's dancing. He doesn't feel like he's in trouble. Is that cockiness going to cost him? Is he feeling overly confident, or is he feeling just the right amount where he'll get this knock on Sizzo? A grenade would be perfect, but I don't think any of them have it. Sizzo had a molly. It's a little tough for him to throw a molly or a grenade up to the roof, but for Shadow, it would be simple.
Yo, Enox, you guys want a pan fight?
And it looks like he's trying to tell him to pan fight.
Enox.
It is not Enox, though. He does not realize that is not Enox. It is a teammate, though, of Sizzo's.
Easy claps.
Looks like, oh, he's feeling confident for sure. I think he just said he's going to get easy claps. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. If he doesn't get easy claps now,
You have smokes?
people, I would love, I'm rooting for you, Sizzo, right now. I'm rooting for you. The underdog, especially, literally underdog, because you're under him right now in the house. Come on, Sizzo, you can pull this off. Smokes himself.
Back to Omlet, chat.
Come on, Sizzo. What are you doing in there? So he obviously has a disadvantage. He doesn't have a good spot. He leaves the house, he might get shot. He might, because Shadow can just jump down too. So that's another thing. He can't come up there. Shadow definitely won't let him do that. I don't see where he is anymore. Oh, there he is.
Reload.
So I think this is gonna be a blue zone finish. I think they're both gonna wait it out. Shadow might be confident enough where he just drops down and goes for it. I wouldn't be surprised by that. I don't know what the new zone is. Is it over in this direction? Is it that far? It seems like, for the circle at least, it will be advantage for Shadow. Shadow can move to the center and not get hit from the edges of the blue zone if it closes. Sizzo, on the other hand, if he stays in that house, he's probably going to start healing a little late, or actually early, in which case Shadow will have a lot more time to work that heal game than Sizzo. Shadow definitely playing this with confidence galore right now. Thank you guys for being so active in the chat. I missed so much, and I'm gonna definitely try to respond to you guys. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna definitely get back to that in the middle. But right now, I gotta stick with the action. I can't miss anything for you. So we're gonna try to stay here as much as possible. Shadow, certainly the one that is oozing with confidence, to say the least. Sizzo, not so much, and it is obviously understandable. He is in a worse spot than being on that roof. The roof is definitely the better place to be in this stage of the game. He's throwing more smokes, I think. That's a grenade. He's on the roof. Is he going to drop down? Is Sizzo going to leave? All right, Sizzo's taking a sweet time. The circle is closing now. Is he going to leave the house? Is he going to just work the heal game? I think he's going to work the heal game here. He jumps out. Shoots up. I don't know who won. I don't know. Who won it? Stardom comes out on top. The confidence was reassured. We got Shadow with 9 total kills. So definitely feeling good about that. AKM with 7, Canada with 2, and Reigns with 1. So that's a team total of 19 kills. Stardom starting this thing off strong. Lag, or otherwise known as Latency as their team name, with 2 from Enox, 1 from Sizzo, who were staying alive the longest, and 3 of them were, they had 3 kills. So good job. Full FX. Not a lot of kills. Thunder, though, getting 3 as well. just having a 3 total for the team. And so they will get 3rd place, though. That'll work out. RDM, nice job getting 4 kills. Rage with 3, 1 for Baron. We got Vlexen coming in with 1 kill from Tez. Silent Mercs comes in with 5 total kills, 2 from Crazy and Trapper, 1 for Lee. AK with Harlem, Pablito, Dave, and Ghosty. They got a lot of kills. 5 for Harlem. 3 apiece for Ghosty and Pablito, 1 for Dave. So that's a team total of 6, 11, 12. Double digits. I don't know why I say digits, but double digits, yes. Raining Fire comes in with 3 for Ruby. We saw 1 nice hit on Bunny, I think. That was a nice blow to the head right there. 2 shots, actually, on the driving vehicle. 3 for Ruby, 1 for Daddy. We got SOB, Sun and Boom, with 1 total kill. New England Whalers with 4. Nice, 4 kills. Alpha Esports with 1 kill. FBO coming in with 4. Nice job, Bangs, with getting 3 of them. We have LA, which is Legendary Alliance. Nice job, Joey, 7. That might be the most. No, it isn't. Shadow had the most, but close to the most. And you guys came in 13th place, most kills. So that is nice amount. 9 right there. Well done, guys. Naked comes in with 1 kill on 14th place. Thirsty Killers with 1 kill. We got usually a trio coming in with 1 from Artemis. Hyper gets 2 kills. Lord Daddy, Outcast, Don G Buds, and Hippie comes in with 0. Haters comes in with 0 with 1 kill as well. Ice comes in with 1 kill. Need to Kill with 2 kills. And HG with 0. All right, so that's your first match, guys. And we're going to have 2 more matches. So thank you guys for being so active in the chats. I missed a ton trying to follow the game right here. So you guys are great. I'm trying to get some highlights here. Let's see what you guys have been writing. What did I do? I didn't do anything. 7 said, you know what you did. I'm like, I don't know what I did. Shar, thank you for the buffs. Appreciate that a lot. You always come in so clutch. So definitely appreciate that. Make sure to follow DSG Shar. She has been so helpful for us at Naked and is just loves the game. So if you guys want to follow someone, she does really good streaming as well. I would definitely promote her any moment, any time of the week. So please follow Shar and watch. She has some really good content as well. So definitely someone to watch out for if you are interested in watching gameplay. If I missed any buffs because it won't let me go farther back. You guys are great. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Totally not self-promoting, says the SG Shar. So every time I play with Shar and she's streaming, I always, for the love of me, literally for the love of me, promote myself. And she loves it. I love it, obviously. And I don't do it for anything but for good fun. So thank you, Shar, for being such a cool person. Nice to get into other people's streams and not self-promote. Exactly, Shar. You know how I feel. 20 Elite Kevin 05 says, cause I know 3 or 5 teams don't show up. It's guy they finna be playing safe and 2 kills overall. So I guess somebody was playing it safe, got 2 kills overall. Happens. I mean, at times that's what you should be doing. I'm not sure if that's the case though. For which team? I'm trying to follow along this chat. Sometimes it can be a little tough, as you can imagine. How you change your Twitch name? How did I change my Twitch name? You can change it to whatever you want, I think, as long as someone else doesn't already have it. You can just change it. I don't think it requires any like card or anything to change a name on Twitch. Naked, I'm reading them. Shar says, Naked H said, better read my comments and give me a shout out. He owes me for not promoting in my stream. Okay, well, it sounds like you're promoting your stream by saying you're not promoting. I mean, I would never do that in your stream, by the way, Shar. Never, never, ever. Angel says, trying to change it to Vlex Angel. I think that's possible. I don't think that's a problem, Angel. I would definitely look. I think there's something easily Googleable. If I don't think it's like very complex to change a name. But let me know You can always message me on Discord as well, because that's where mostly I answer people, especially by texting back. Obviously, can't really text back here, but if you really like have questions about that, because obviously I'm on Twitch, I'm able to help out with as with the information I know, I might be able to help you out, and anybody who really is looking for advice, definitely reach out to me on Discord. Ken used to care already. Used to a card. You had a card. I guess there is a card for Twitch. I didn't know that, but you probably could buy another. Is that possible? Is that possible, guys? Let me know. Gonna have to do it some other day. I have to change the name. I'm rooting for Bunny. Gotta be good with a name like that, says DSG Shar. I mean, Bunny did get 2 kills, I believe. That's good. But I'm just saying, I don't think she didn't have, there was a highlight where she was involved. She was involved, but it wasn't like on her favor. She got hit in the car and then got knocked with the same person with a nice bolt action weapon. It was beautiful, but just wasn't in her favor. So, Char, it looks like you're giving people the curse as you root for people. I like it. I do that all the time. I'm rooting for FBO. They did not win. And so it might be because of me rooting for them. Wow, nice job, Naked, says Yeshi Shar. Thank you, Shar. Accurate is playing. Yes, Accurate is. Promote my channel, says Yo Gamer 090. Please don't self-promote like that. I do, however, if you have a Discord for your team, by the way, if you're watching, you have a Discord, your own team, mark your Discord, mark which team it is. If it's only teams that are competing, by the way. I want you guys to promote on this channel. I want you guys to do that. I want you guys to get more people on your Discord channels. And the more people who watch this, the more people will go to your Discords. Because you guys are the ones that are competing. You guys have a lot of good people. So I hope people who watch these will want to go over to your place and see what you guys are about. So definitely do that. For like YouTube videos and stuff like that, I appreciate it if you don't do that. Your gamer's not supposed to be self-promoting. Char's all over that. No, Bunny. So that's the point where Bunny was taken out with a hard hit. Oh, I see the clip too. Yikes. Thank you, Char, though, for clipping the action, I think. Someone clipped it, that's for sure. 1v1 for the longest time. Char was rooting for... I don't know who you were rooting for. Sizzo, yes. I think Sizzo... We were all rooting for Sizzo for the most part. Shadow was just overly confident. We wanted to see Sizzo take him down. But Shadow just was overpowering with that rooftop access. Got a ton of people from that. I think a lot of people were caught off guard. They did not think to check up there at all. I wouldn't have, honestly. I've never really seen anyone do that. The reason probably why we never really see anyone do that is because you're pretty much an open, you're on a roof, you're flat roof, you have no cover. So in a normal circumstance, you wouldn't be there. And so that was just really good thinking. With the ending of the zones coming into play, you're not going to get that long distance shot on top of that roof. You got really good access to it, and it really paid off. So GG's to Star. Son of Boom, says Dore. Looks like you're rooting for you, obviously. You better okay, I got you. Sure, I got you. Joey PUBG Mobile says, hey, hello to you. Thank you for rejoining the stream. All right, we got 67 now into the room. I am glad I got through that. I might have skipped some people, not purposely, but just trying to save time. And again, the more you guys chat, the more people will come in, the more people will enjoy, the more people will see what you're doing if you are competing. So definitely be active. I don't care if it's on Twitch, Twitter. Well, Twitter, I guess you could. But Twitch, Omlet, and YouTube, I'm streaming on all those platforms. So please, I appreciate it if you're active in those. That would help me out, obviously. And I think, indirectly help all these teams who are trying to get more out there. All right. So Gaming Whisper says, go lag. Latency. Latency is getting a following here. Now, I love that team name. Latency with the tag of lag. Perfect. And so it's a great name. Remove team XD Jazz, says MU Fassy. If someone's in your team slot and they shouldn't be, let our staff know in Discord. That's probably the best place. I have no access to the room. and I won't be able to change anything. So Guy, who's running the room, will have access to Discord, is making sure if he sees anything that you guys are writing on Discord, he'll come here to see if he needs to fix anything. And so he's also making sure that people who are registered are in their room, in the right spot. If you're not registered on a team and your team thought, hey, I'll just invite you in and you'll be good. No, you have to actually have your teammates registered on our Discord. If they're not registered, there's a good chance you'll be kicked. So make sure you all your teammates that are competing, if you're a registered team leader, make sure all of your teammates are registered. Okay, I think we're good. I think I made it through. I'm losing my voice, god damn it. We're gonna go here. All right, I'm not sure when this one's gonna start. I'm just trying to, oh, that's too low. How'd that, is that too low? That might be a little too low. A little lower. I'm a little finical about sound. There you go, that's perfect, I think. Someone just coughed. What? Oh, I gotta change. Oh, wait, what time is this gonna start? I forgot, I need to change the all chat. But I don't want to leave the room and then not make it back in time. So let me first check what time this one's actually gonna start. 8:51. No, it's gonna start. Okay, everyone, all chat off. Remember that. Remember that. All chat off. All chat off. Blare it with alarms. All chat off. Although it was kind of funny with Shadow. He wanted the pan fight. He didn't get it, and then he was like, oh, I'm gonna get these easy claps. It wasn't that easy for you. You actually jumped in the blue zone. You lost a lot of health doing it, but you did win it, so props go to you. Someone's coughing? Why do I hear coughing? Is that just me? You guys hear that too? I'm a little confused. I don't know if that's all chat already. Like, that's a little weird. Can't hear anybody in the rooms usually. At all. But maybe it's the music. Maybe like somebody's just in the background coughing and they didn't realize they recorded them. Could be. SP Cupcake, thank you for being here. Can I join? It is just for registered teams. So you can join in the future. You have to register your team of 4 people. So if you have 4 friends or 3 friends technically and yourself, then you can compete. You just gotta make sure you register your team. We'll be opening up registrations on our Discord. Again, our Discord, if you guys are all here, thank you so much. Our Discord is on my profile. So whether you're watching from Omlet or from Twitch, wherever you're watching from, head over to my profile. You'll see a link that says Discord on it. Hit that Discord link. You're pretty much golden. We'll message everybody on that Discord about our next event, when it'll start, how to register, stuff like that. So first step is to get into our Discord. If you have any questions after that, definitely message me, message any of our staff. We're there to help. We want to be helpful to you guys. We love this community. We've been doing this for the whole year, more than a year probably. And it's been great. It's been a lot of fun. And you guys are wonderful. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. I love your commentary, brother. Keep it up, says Mind Riot. Thank you, Riot. Appreciate that. Perfect on cue. Now, I'm on a delay, too, so I didn't hear any of that yet. And so that's perfect example. He says, I love your commentating, brother. Keep it up. That's the type of people I love, and this is the reason why I'm doing it. You guys are great, and I hope we see more and more people. Keep it growing more and more. And, yeah, that's it. And that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed, definitely give me a follow. Subscribe, buff, bits. I'm happy with all that. But the one thing I really want you guys to do is just to be active in that chat. That's one thing I would love for you guys to do. Be respectful to everyone. If you see somebody you want to take out, like if you're playing and you want to take out another team, write it in there. Say, I want to take out X or Y or Z. And that'd be great. No bad mouthing. No curse words. No inappropriateness. That stuff not going to be accepted here. but like I want to see rivalry. I would love to see that. I want to see you guys try to fight it off against each other. If you guys love another team, I hope you guys root for them in the chat. Certainly would like to see that as well. So again, I can't stress this enough. Thank you guys for being here. Swagger on Twitch. That must be the real swagger. What's the room and lobby? The room and lobby is just for registered players only. So you have to register in order to compete. You might have heard me before I even read that. So anyway, yes. We're gonna get started. Joey PUBG Mobile, thank you for the follow. Ice the God, thank you for the follow. The Trickster, thank you for the follow. Flex iOS, thank you for the follow. Kiri Plays, thank you for the follow as well. You guys are great. If you guys are following me on Omlet, thank you so much. I don't have access to that right away. Actually, that might not be true. Let me see. Oh, no. Let's see if I can get it back. I don't think I can. No, I don't have access to it. But thank you so much for following me if you are, regardless of what platform you're watching. I really do appreciate it. Okay, Swagger on Twitch. Thank you for the new follow right there. Appreciate it. Okay, we are going to get this one started. I'm going to turn the music off because, well, that's what I like to do. I don't like music during gameplay, but I do like it in between matches. So we're going to get this one going good. Erangel map, obviously the most competitive map probably. Everyone knows it. It's the original, the OG. And it's a pretty bad playing line. All the way to the right and south. So a lot to probably military, Novo, Milta Power, Milta, even Mansion. I mean, how often do you say that? Mansion's going to be a hot drop. Lipovka is going to be right under it as well. And Primorsk, we might see one try to jump early. Yes, we do. SOB, Son of Boom, is going to try that. Everywhere else is kind of far. Even Pachinki is a little bit far. I think people will try it, probably get to the edge and kind of run the rest of the way. So I wouldn't doubt that. That's probably what I would do if I was playing right now. I'd probably head over to Pachinki, since it is that like in-betweener. Like you'll think it's too far, so I'll head over there, get a lot of good loot, and then start my matches off near the middle of the match. Try to get some kills that way. But we'll see what these teams do. Maybe a lot of other teams might have that same idea. Looks like Naked's dropping right now. Might be going to Milta. I think they are doing that. So right now, the Unit Esports has dropped to south of military base. Haters have dropped to military base. SOB is dropping to Primorsk. Excuse me. That's I can't tell where everyone's dropping. Everyone's kind of separated. There's like a line of them. There's not like a really major focal point. Although this kind of is... This is interesting. Ghosty's right next to a whole team here. And what was that? Need to kill. One member got taken out. Ghosty's right here. Everything's rendering, so give that a sec. But we had one member from Team 11 from Need to Kill. Fear is knocked. He's hiding behind the wall. I'm not sure where he got shot from. Maybe it was Dave on the back end. But drops here and crits are at the watchtower. Ghosty and Pablito are now together. Let's see, do they even have weapons? It's way too early. So I think they're going to try to get out of here. Yep, no weapons in hand for drops. Crits probably has nothing. He's already halfway gone. And Pablito, if you see them on the right, can you see him on the right? He's not paying attention. He's going to let them go. Is he going to let him go? He's going down, but he's not looking to the right. He's really looking at the watchtower, but they're not there anymore. And they're going to get all the way over there. Anyway, that was interesting, to say the least. Just need to turn right. I hear some gunshots. I knew. I guess we will focus on... Oh, he really moved over. Sorry. That was a squad wipe right there. Ghosty. Doing the work. Damn, I wish I actually stayed. I didn't think it was actually going to be like
man,
that.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man.
Looks like someone might be getting thirsted. So I did forget to turn that all. I can't believe I did that.
Yeah,
no one reminded me. Hey,
Hypertempo.
I asked for you guys to remind me. So we got FBO here. Yaz. I'm not Yaz.
Fucking
Yeah,
bastard.
sure. Yaz Naya. Sorry for the language, everybody. He doesn't know, so he's on all chat. He has no idea. He's obviously not being that rude, but
Yeah,
just
man.
ahead of time, sorry for the language. NEW, so that is the New England Whalers. And then we also have a lot. They're really spread out. New England Whalers are not together at all. They're going to get a lot of loot that way, but they also have to be careful if a team comes by. They're going to be a little bit in trouble on an individual level. So we have Raven over here. He has a handgun only. So all that spread out looting style is not really panning out for Raven. He still is only getting handguns. So there's a smoke right there. He's not getting the greatest stuff. And still not getting anything. Here's Star. They're getting real close to Bunny. Actually, Bunny's actually 4. Never mind about that. Exclusive, though, they're heading toward him. I wonder if they can hear each other. I think they can hear Raven. I wouldn't be surprised if Canada can hear Raven. He's going to go to the second floor. Yeah, he's peeking over. He heard him. But there's 2 teams over there, technically speaking. You're going to throw Molly. He's going to try to get it through. If he gets it through that door and gets it in, that'd be... Oh, he's over on the outside. Ooh, if he just threw it on the roof, that might actually have been enough to get Raven, but that won't be the case right now. He only has a shotgun, too. Look at the map. If you take a look on the top right, look at all these colors of different groups all around. FBO is really staying close together. Hyper's over here as well. I didn't actually realize that until now. Hyper has made their way to the spot. Now New England Whalers has another player here. They're just so separated, it is not even funny. Bunny and Exclusive are getting closer together. And it does seem like Raven and I don't even know how to pronounce your name. JT Bomb? I don't know. Anyway, they're fairly close together now, so that's good for the most part. Bunny is still way over there on the left. Stardom staying close together. They've been looting house to house together. FBO gets knocked. Bangs is knocked as well. FBO Goku Black. Lady goes in strong right now. Oh no, Lady, no. Nice try, but Lady was doing a really tremendous job getting 2 people knocked, but could not finish it up. As Bomb will get the revival on Exclusive, at least we'll try to. Team 22 here with Hyper is close by, and it looks like they're trying to see what happened. Bunny is knocked all the way in the backside for New England Whalers, and so they will only have these 2 players left. So as you can see here, Prodigy is getting a little closer for the rest of Hyper. Going inside, taking a look. What do we got? Turbo got smacked and is now trying to heal up, but I think Bomb is going after him. Bomb gets a knock on Turbo. Prodigy's on the outside, looking in. Prodigy comes inside, gets Exclusive easily, as his health was pretty much near 0. Prodigy goes to the second floor. Bomb has come inside to see what happened. His teammate's dead as he left. Prodigy's now on the outside. Taking some shots on him, gets knocked before he can jump over that wall and probably go for the thirst as well, the VSS. So that is not too shabby for Bomb. He lost all of his teammates, but I think the outcome is better than expected. Losing those players was huge, but now Hyper has 2 players left, Temper and Hyper himself, or Viper. Shots on Shadow. Shadow only took 1 hit and has lost roughly 25% of the health. Viper hears Bomb shooting and then obviously pays attention to his side. He's taking shots, but he doesn't see anybody as far as I can tell. So he's going to utilize this caddy corner in order to figure out what to do next. Temper's been doing the same thing, looting house to house. Let me move this over. So what do we have here? Star is still here. They've been very patient. If you can tell, they haven't moved from these buildings for a while, and they've heard a lot of gunshots. They just haven't changed positions. Oh, I think he sees Viper. BSS hitting a few, but not enough, as Viper does avoid knock position. So we've been here for a while. We gotta see what's going on around the map. Pachinki it is. Here's Vlex with Angel, Tez, Zyrus, and Fast Life. There's Team 9 over there as well. So that's Alpha Esports with Ryan, Virus, and Spray. They're just a 3-man squad. I'm not sure if they started with 3. Yes, they did. I think they started with 3 last time as well. So they're going to keep trying to do it this way and hope that it continues to work. I don't know how far they got last time. But it is really difficult when you're running with an incomplete squad, because all these other teams know what they're doing. They're not going to make it easy for anybody. They're headed to church. They both, it's like trying to hop over. Who wins the race? So it looks like he has a 4-time scope on an M16. That's not bad. If you're going to use anything as a sniper, and when you don't actually have a sniper weapon, you're probably best off with the M16. Shots on church. Spray was found. Tez makes those shots. And Virus is next on the list. Can he get some hits? He does. Gets nice 2 hits there on Virus, and Virus is down less than 50%. Teammates coming up the hill, Zyrus being one of them on the right. With a 3-time scope, might push up. Oh, goes prone. He's going to wait for his teammates probably before making this push forward. Interesting. I don't know what that was about. He's making a lot of noise, and I don't know why, honestly. He's just shooting up in the air. Virus is trying to make his way over to his teammates on the left. Can he make it a spray without getting shot or found? It seemed like it worked. That's a big move, honestly. You do not want to be in that same place. Now, is Zyrus actually going to see him? If he continues in that direction, but I don't think he is. I think he's going to church to see if he's still around there. But Zyrus is not going over that hill. Take Fast for Life is getting closer and closer. Finally sees Virus. Virus is knocked. Spray is next on the right, but I don't think he realizes Spray has to... Fast Life has to move around and avoid those hits from Spray. He's going to get right behind this tree probably. Zyrus on the top of the hill might be might be the one that can easily see Spray. Oh no, Spray's going to hit in the back and can't hide it much longer from different angles, and that's it for them. Vlexing is out. No, Vexing's in. Sorry, Vlexing is the one that caused that, and Alpha Esports is out. So well done, guys. And you'll get all the loot you guys need. Alright, we got 62 people alive, 18 teams total. Yasnaya seems to be the center of attention, as we have 3 teams still there. Hyper being one, Hyper Viper, and Temper. A lot of ERs there. Hyper Viper, Temper. Here's Stardom Esports. Obviously, won the first match, has done really well, getting a lot of kills in the process, I think 19. So they're definitely leading the charge, but they're right in the middle between 2 different teams, and that is not a position you want to be in. Oath jumps down from a high spot and stays alive though. Roughly 50% health now. Spottic putting on the heals as well. Let's see if Hyper and LA, which is... Ooh, nice grenade. Almost getting Spottic. Just a little bit sooner. Definitely would have been taking him out. But he goes into the stairwell. Avoid all that. Rain's coming in closer to Hyper. And another player. Temper and Viper. Shadow on the left. AKM getting hit hard on that rooftop. Stays down. Gonna heal himself. This is really bad position for... Ooh! Beautiful Molly, getting him perfectly. I was going to say, this is a bad position for Hyper, because once he heals, that would be a problem. But he's not going to let that happen. A beautiful Molly. That's the good, easy knock without even having to shoot a bullet afterwards. So now he's stuck on that roof too, I believe. Oh, he was taken out completely from the Molly as well. Reigns is right there in that corner, waiting for him to come out of the shed. Temper staying inside. There's Viper up top. Was able to shoot maybe down. Oh, he has a crossbow? That's your weapon of choice right now? I'd be super impressed if he got hits with that. Ooh, he's getting hit hard, and Viper slowly but surely gets out of the way and gets hit again from a different angle from Joey's perspective. And that will help out Stardom as they are on a different team. In the corner and gets him out easily, and Reigns, Stardom, and the rest of them are going to do really well. Now, so far so good. And they do have another opponent here with Joey and Spottic, but Joey's really shooting the long distance against usually a trio with Ryguy, Bobman, Artemis, and Tweed. But they do have to focus on Stardom. Stardom's here as well. They're not going away anytime soon. And they're going to be a lot of trouble for a lot of these teams. Spottic, I think, is really paying attention to Stardom, but he has to pay attention to a lot of windows while Joey's trying to focus on another team. Canada looking every now and then. Spottic losing roughly 50% of health. He's going to put on the bandages. Oh, Oath is here as well. That's a good angle. It looks like they may have got a knock because of it. Might be Joey as well, but they're going to wait this one out. That's a difficulty when it comes to working separately. Is that it's hard to push a team when you're separated this much. Now Spottic is knocked on the right there, and it's definitely going to be hard. It looks like Joey might have to go back for the revival. Oath might be the one that needs to play a little bodyguard, preventing them from crossing over to the other side. I think that'd be best. But no. The opposite is happening. Oath is going for the revival, and it looks like Joey's going to be the one to hold them back. That could work as well. So we'll see. They're all on the 3rd floor, so Joey can easily see them if they try to peek over through the windows. Use Shadow. They just like kind of switch. Like, all right, you take this one now. I'll go somewhere else. Ooh, nice jump, but not making it. Ooh, gets hit hard from the long distance shots from usually it's a trio. Canada's just hanging on the edge over there, and Silent Merc's coming out of nowhere. What is this going on? How did this happen? Forsaken, getting real close. Shooting up Silent Mercs, and Silent Mercs are taken out completely. Forsaken not slowing down. They did really well too in the last match, and they'll continue with their onslaught. Stardom though, Shadow was knocked. Looks like Spottic was knocked as well. Spottic should get the revival from Oath. That shouldn't be a problem. Meanwhile, Star is also getting the revival. And again, similar situation. They should make that happen. Joey has been here for a while now. And it looks like he's definitely putting more of his focus on Stardom, who's right next to him in that building over. He pushes back to his teammates. Not a bad idea. I think they should continue to push back, honestly. But that's just me. I don't think they're... Because they don't seem like they'd want to push in the first place. Regardless of whether they get knocks or not. Shots on Canada. Canada does not get hit. Joey using that peek ability to make sure he does not get hit easily. Looking around every window possible. He does not want to get surprised on any part. Joey's going to go back to the building he was just at. So it looks like they are going to try to play this a little bit more aggressive. They do get a knock there on Reigns. And that's the thing, right? So they got another knock here. They're just going to let them heal up. And as long as they have bandages and meds and all that, they're going to be fine. So unless something changes, they're going to have to get a knock. Maybe even 2 knocks in order to push. But I think that's why Joey came right back into this building, is because they want to finish off that team. They don't want to continue doing the knock work and not finish them off. So that might be something they'll try. There's a knock on Oath this time. As Star is close here. I think they are pushing now. So that's a great thing about what Star's doing. They got a knock. And they're making a push. And they get Joey as well. That is huge. Spotic. So this is it. Joey's knocked out completely. Oh no. Oath is getting revived right now. You can hear Stardom getting closer. So they did get Oath revived up. And we're going to switch up our view. Here's FX. There's a lot of people in the middle of the field right now. They're driving all the way to, it's usually a trio. 4x scope with an with a DP in hand. Oh my god, almost ran over his own teammate. Fast Life sees him easily, gets the hit. Well done. They're gonna keep finishing him off. No regard for life right there. Fast Life, nice job. Now AK back there over there. Harlem. Rest of them on team 18. So that is a Kotsky. That makes a lot of sense. So that's Pablito, Ghosty, Dave, and Harlem. They got the hilltop here. And they're shooting down against FX, or maybe... No, I think that's more... over there to the right. Although they see the smoke from FX Thunder. He only has a red dot. Not a lot of good view there. So there's Vlexing on team 17. FX on the left, as you saw there, right there. And then Kotsky. This is Pablito from Kotsky. Let's zoom in to the circle and see what we can find regarding action. Team 19 is fairly close to another. Team 20 is right there at the other building. It looks like lag, so that's team latency. Enox is really close to SOB, so that's Son of Boom in front of them. So Naked's coming in as well. They want to say hello. Naked's just going to be like, alright, we hear ya. We're gone. Don't worry about us. Flex is going to try to cut over and see if he can get some hits. Missing a bunch of shots there. Maybe got one hit. But then you have to focus on another side as well. Naked gets out of the way here. And there are still two teams here. SOB and Latency. So we got some action on this side. Naked, it looks like they're taking some heat. Ninja is knocked. Kurt is still up near the house. Kurt shooting down. Getting a few hits on Fast Life. Sam's over here as well. Sam's trying to peek around, look inside to see if he can get a knock. Sam's health, though, not great as well. Fast Life just cuts around that corner. I think he sees him. Gets a thirst on a player. Ninja's knocked still. Kurt is now knocked. But it looks like they're able... Oh, there's still one left. And they finish him off. Fast Life wins that one. Way to go. Trying to hold on to that shed to dear life like it's a life-saving buoy in the middle of the water. So we got Pablito, Ghosty, Dave, and Harlem. Part of Akatsuki. They've been on this side for a while. It looks like one player decided to take away from the hill and try to take everything in that box. Take a look at FX. I thought they only had Thunder left because that's all I saw, but it does seem like Swallow Boy is still alive. An Angler with Thunder. Jag's the only one that's taken out this time. Is there a team that just stopped here? What was that? Here we go. Thirsty Killers just stopped by. I think they might have hit a tree or something, and then they continued running off. And they're still going. They're passing by another member from FX, and they hit another thing. They're right next to Thunder this time, and it looks like Loki jumps out. And he's going to get behind here. He's going to go prone as well, throwing some smokes. Kotsky can get an angle on Loki, but I don't think they realize that Loki jumped out. So SSG Dave, part of the Akatsuki, are getting revived. It looks like got completely thirsted during the revival. Pablito's going to try to heal or throw the smokes out in order to make sure he doesn't get hit. Their car's getting hit on that stairwell right there, on that stairs. Thirsty Killers, they're the one that are driving by, just saying hello pretty much, and yet they do not get taken out. That's pretty key. Now, Loki, did you make it back over here as well? Because you were kind of left behind. You jumped out of that vehicle. So let's see where you are. Yep, you're still here, and you're right next to the Akatsuki, 2 members actually. And so that is not going to be an easy feat. Let's see how close you really are. Let's get an aerial view of it. So here, obviously, Akatsuki's right over there in front, but also there should be, yeah. Oh, that's not Akatsuki. That is Thunder. So that's full FX right next to him. And does he see this? Is he looking at you? Because he's looking toward Thirsty Killers. So right now, I think, so he's prone right now. Yeah, sometimes it does this. And oh, there we go. That's the position he's at. He wasn't really standing. He's in the prone position. Did he just get hit? He is getting hit. Yep, he was just, I think they kept shooting, and for some reason he just wasn't moving out of the way. Low-key might be able to shoot on the right side, but we're going to change perspectives. We got the haters Midnight. They got knock on Rage. It looks like they keep shooting, but Midnight has to drop down because he was getting shot from somewhere else. And he cannot stay up. He wants to utilize those hills for cover. It looks like that worked out because they were not able to keep shooting at Midnight, and he gets behind a tree. Pink throwing some smoke for herself and maybe going to move over to his teammates possibly. There's still a knock member with Rage and Baron. Baron drove near the edge, but not quite there yet. And he's just hiding. Fast Life, last player on his team. There's a team on the left. Can he get over? He's stuck behind that table. And he finally gets over here. So almost losing it for his whole team. There's 9 teams left. So he almost was the 9th team out. Or 9th place team. But no, he'll stay on a little bit longer. And maybe win the whole thing. That'd be huge. It looks like Low Key was taken out by HG Moth. RDM, I think that was Baron, right? Is that Baron who we're looking at? I can't even look down. That was Monster. I'm going to head over here. Here's HG Vortex, Moth, and Mufasa. I thought Low Key was taken out. Is he just knocked over there on the right? Yeah, he might have been thirsted right now. I thought I saw his name. This is interesting. Mac is just over here. Lost all of his teammates. Yep, Loki was completely out. He's on Mac's team. Mac's going to try to get into the new zone when the right time occurs. He has this hill. This is actually nice. He can just run to this hill, I think. He actually needs to move in a little bit closer, too. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. The Akatsuki, it looks like one member got knocked. Ghosty's going through the quick revival. I don't foresee HG ever making a push to this building. I think they're more likely to stay where they're at. RDM. I don't know where you're going, but you're getting shot at. Baron gets out of the car and goes prone. I don't know if this is a good place to go prone, though. He's going to try to hide it. Is it working? He's like dolphin jump. Oh my god. He's still not in the zone. The blue zone's going to hurt a lot. He's going to rush it, but I don't know if he's going to make it. I think he's just going to keep shooting as much as possible. He's going to let his health go all the way down. Vortex is knocked. What do we have? Where's team 4? RDM. There's Baron. He was the one that was trying to shoot on the blue zone, but completely taken out because the blue zone was asserting way too much. Monster this time is just hiding back here. And can get some good shots on HG if he really was able to get a clear shot. Now there's obviously a lot of smoke, but when that smoke dissipates, Monster can get a nice knock, and there you go. That is the knock we're looking for. He's going to try to keep peeking around, see if he can get another one. he also needs to get in the new zone in 40 seconds, so good luck with that. And Monster getting crushed. Headshot for sure as he lost his helmet, but stays alive. So close to death though. See Jazz here. Looks like they threw another smoke. Got the heals in too. Moth not looking good. Worse for wear. Looks like Jazz is going to try to drive, but Moth gets knocked. Monster is all the way up to 100% health. And he's going to try to take care of these two people. Now Jazz is going to try to shoot, but no, he won't either. And both of them are knocked now on this side. And none of their teammates are really close by. You have Ghosty and Harlem and Pablito who are going to kind of have to move in as well. Totally different teams here. HG Vortex, he's the one that left his teammates. He had to though. He was hoping the rest of his teammates would take their vehicles and gonna get out, but none of them did. So Vortex now goes prone, tries to crawl as much as possible, but that blue zone's gonna hurt. He's gonna have to run this. So now he does. And look how close they are to there. I don't know if they realize. Vortex drops to the ground before he even makes it into the circle, as he's hoping he won't be seen by the Akatsuki. Does he? Oh, he almost saw him. He almost scoped right into him, but then he phased out of that. Shots fired on the car. Pablito's over to the right. He's going to try to get to his teammates, so he has this little side here. It's not bad. Does he see lag? He does see lag. Gets one. Almost gets two. I think he did get two. No, he didn't. Definitely gets it, and there you go. Lag or latency. They're taken out. And AK, Pablito, the Akatsuki are in trouble. Haters were taking that shot. I'm surprised he's trying to do the survival here. He's wide open for shots. One hit, two hit. Ooh, Ghosty's staying alive just for a little bit longer. He's going to throw a smoke. He's probably going to have some heals. I think he's going to the box because he doesn't have heals. He's going to get everything in there. Yep, he's going to try to heal up. He smoked himself. That's a good idea. Harlem in the middle of everything here. Throws a nice grenade over to RDM. I think if it wasn't cooked for so long, maybe it would have made it over. But maybe actually a little farther away than I thought. Monster's deep, and he needs to get into the circle. Haters are nice position. They probably have the advantage of winning this one right now. HG Vortex is one person. AK Harlem is one person. RDM Monster is all one person. So what I mean by that is they're all just one-man squads at this point. You have Haters who have 3 players, and that's it. That's your teams right now. You have 4 teams, 6 total players, and 3 of those teams are just one person. The other one is a 3-person squad. So definitely advantage to Haters, not only because of their player amount, but position as well. Now Chinka does get knocked. Harlem is on Vortex's left. They're right next to each other. And so they're working that prone game. It is FPP, so it's a lot more difficult to work this prone game and shoot because you can't really see over, a particular level. There's going to be a lot of grass in the way to foresee what you can find. Harlem is right in front of him. And Harlem gets knocked pretty easily by the Haters right there. And that will be an instant kill. One more person left, Vortex. He's hoping that there's more than just the 2 teams left. Because if that's the case, he's in major trouble. And that is honestly the reality of his situation. He's in a lot of trouble. Midnight and Shinka are coming in closer. And there's another team coming in closer across the road. He goes for the easy knock first. And now Vortex going for the shots. Gets a knock. Can he get one more? No, he won't. Huge, but close, but not close enough, as you needed 3 in order to get the win. And the Haters able to stay alive long enough to get that one. So they got 3 kills from Shinka, 3 from Midnight, 2 for Pink, and Joy was 0, but that's a good amount to start. You guys got 8 kills coming into the second match, so or in the second match. So that is not too bad. HG Moth, we got Jazz, we got Mufasa, and Vortex. Nice job getting 5 total kills. Nice job Jazz with 3 and 2 with Moth. The Akatsuki coming in with a lot. Now we saw them a lot in the action. They were on our screens a lot because of this kill count. Pablito with 3, Harlem with 3, and Dave with 3, and Ghosty with 2. That's a team total of 14, double digits. Nice. RDM. Nice job, Monster, with 5 and 1 apiece from everybody else. That's a team total of 5, 6, 7, 8. Lag or latency, they have 3 total kills, 1 apiece from Enoch, Sizzo, and Saint. Thirsty Killer is coming in with 0 kills, getting 6th place. Son of Boom coming in with 4 total kills. Flex in action getting 2 of them. We do have a lot of kills here with Flex. Tez with 1. Fast Life with 6. Angel with 2 and 3 from Zyrus. That's a team total of 11, 12. Another double-digit team. Stardom coming in with a lot too. Reigns with 4, 1 from Shadow, 2 for AKM, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7 total kill. Full FX with 0. We do have Forsaken with 3 from Adam, 1 from Don G Buds. So that's a team total of 4. Ice coming in with 2 kills. Naked with 1 kill from Kurt. We have LA, Legendary Alliance, with 3 from Joey and 1 apiece from Spotic and an Oath. So that's a team total of 5. Artemis, Tweed, Bombman, and Rye Guy with 0. Silent Mercs with 0. United Esports with 1 kill. Hyper Esports, nice job getting a few kills there, 4 total. Alpha Esports with 0. New England Whalers, nice. Bomb, we saw you guys too going off, and Bomb was one of those for sure. So 5 for you and 1 for Raven. That was 6 total. FBO coming in with 1 kill from Lady. Raining Fire with 1 kill, and Need to Kill coming in at the end there with 0. So that's your second match. We got one more match that probably will help us determine who wins this all. I don't know if anyone has a clear shot at the top. Let me know if that's not the case. I kind of forget, sometimes I forget who had the top spot before. I think it was Stardom and Lag, who were the last 2 standing in the first match. And obviously Stardom won that one. I don't know who, I totally blank sometimes. I didn't really think about who won this one. But let me know who did, and I would appreciate that if you guys have that answer. And then we can also figure out if they're close to being the top. So let me know who you think is winning and who you want to win it all. And we'll go for that. We'll have official results obviously after. So that will really determine who won it all. But right now we still have one more match. What's the room? We already said that. The room is for registered players only. J to Bomb. J to Bomb. Alright, so that's what New Lizzie said. That's the guy's name, J to Bomb. Thank you for helping me out because I'm terrible with names sometimes. So that is really a lifesaver. BioVolt360 says hello. Hello to you. Wow, is this third round? Says FBO Lady B26. No, this was the second round. Now we're going into the third round. Oh, you're telling me, yeah, this is third round. So we're going into the third round. And he said, never mind. All right. Yep, so make sure to get in as soon as possible, and we'll get things started. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Ooh, ooh. All right, the Doctor 2846, thank you for the follow, and Roman3 Gaming, thank you for the follow as well. Your boy JV21, thank you for the follow. All right, we're gonna have this one now. It's gonna be the last match. I think it's gonna be Sandhawk FPP. Sandhawk, pretty much one of the smallest maps. It's really tricky. I think a lot of players are not used to it, other than hot dropping. So like if you're trying to survive, you probably best bet not to hot drop. And so you really have to be an all-around gamer when it comes to utilizing everything when it comes to Sandhawk. I think a lot of people just like to hot drop to that boot camp or paradise spot. Maybe even Painan. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Is it Painan? Painan? I don't know. You guys, it's all how you feel like you want to talk about it, I guess. But yeah. So make sure you head into the room as soon as possible. The reason why I say that, there's a time on when it'll start. Usually it's 10 minutes after room's open. So it probably, Guy has it written in Discord, but it's probably something around 9:42, I think, 9:41 maybe. But make sure to head in as soon as possible. And the reason I say that is because you don't want to have the system kick you and you not having enough time to get back in. Sometimes that happens, you get kicked, and then you're like, I'm trying to get back in, but you don't have time. So make sure to get in, be ready, prepared. You're good to go. And come right back here to watch a stream. You're good. You're good. All right. So let me see. What do we? What should we do? Alrighty. How you guys feeling, by the way? First, thank you guys for being here. You guys are great. Love you. If you guys have any questions about how this works, if you want to compete, let us know. That's for sure. I'll say one thing right off the bat. You know, if you want to compete in these, you have to get into our Discord. That's rule number one. If you don't get into our Discord, there is no way of competing in our events. There's no way. And so if you want to compete against these high tier teams, you got Full FX, you got Son of Boom, you got I'm blanking apparently, but Silent Mercs, Stardom Esports, Raining Fire. I can name them over and over. It's gonna be enough time. And so if you want to compete at some of these teams, you can. Even if you don't have a comp team per se, if you want to feel it out, you want to see like maybe not, I'm not sure. Well, this might be an excellent place to start. And certainly the first step is something everyone should take, and that's get into our Discord in order to figure out what this is about. Like, we have all of that information there. We can even talk to you directly. You can write to us. You can ask that way. We're happy to help. That's what we're here for. Happy to help you figure out, you know, if this is the right thing for you, if you want to be into esports. If not, you know, if you want to know more about PUBG mobile gaming, how to get better, stuff like that. So if you're interested, let us know, and we'll be here. We'll be here in Discord. As I said, Discord is in my profile. So if you head over to my profile right now, you'll see a Discord link. You hit that Discord link and you'll be good to go. We'll be opening up registration after this match. When I'm done streaming, I'll set it up. It'll be tonight. And then everyone can register at the same time if you want. It's a first come first serve basis. So usually it's always the first 25 teams that register will get in. We'll have pretty much a guaranteed spot as long as they confirm the day before. And the extra, after the first 25, they'll be put on the wait list. And we had a few wait list teams here, as we didn't have any, some people didn't confirm, but we still, you know, have 25 teams here. So if you want to compete, you got to do that. Larry B619, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Tier 1, you reached that point. Thank you so much, Larry. Can't appreciate that enough. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys enjoy what you see here, I would be very appreciative if you follow, subscribe, buff, bits, wherever you're watching from. I just appreciate anything you guys do. As I always say, if you're going to do anything, the one thing I want you to do is be active in the chat. I just want you guys to be talking about whether it's about the game, about questions you have for me. I'm happy to help out. And obviously, you know, if you do enjoy it and you really want to see more, you have to hit that follow button. You have to hit it. Where's the follow? Where would be the follow button for you guys? I'm trying to think. On Twitch should be up there, I think. Up there. I'm gonna guess. And then for Omlet, it should be down there, I think. I'm taking a big guess, actually. But yes. So if you take a look at me, you see like how many followers I have and how many people I follow. What I like to do a lot is follow the people that follow me. And I'll try my best. Sometimes I miss it, but I always think that's a good idea because, well, if you enjoy what I'm doing, then I bet I might enjoy what you're doing. And so maybe you guys will follow me. I might follow you back. I'm not making guarantees. Sometimes I completely miss the ball, but regardless, thank you for being here. Vasco Miguel, is that how you pronounce that? Thank you for the follow. All right, we're about to get started. I don't know what time he's gonna start. I think I assume based on when the room was open, it's gonna be like an early 9:40, like a 9:41 maybe. Oh, perfect. Yep, 9:41. I should have guessed it instead. I should have said I perceive it to be starting at 9:41. Yep, that's when it'll start. So for anyone's point of view, whether you're watching from here, well, technically it would have started. But if you're watching, you'll see the action in 9:41 or 2 minutes from now. So stay tuned, guys. Flex iOS, thank you for joining or staying back in here. Says Lizzie Bot. Who's a bot? Is there a Lizzie playing? I don't remember Lizzie playing. But I don't know. What about J2Bomb? Says Larry B619. On Omlet, someone was helping me out trying to pronounce how to say the name. Because I think I was saying JT-U-Bomb, which now that just makes no sense. But even J2Bomb, I don't get it. But, hey. I mean, do people understand why I have an H in the middle of my name for Naked H Crusader? No. No, people don't understand that. And I don't plan on them knowing. Anyway, we're going to get this one started. We got, it looks like the Doctor 2846 rooting for Ice. Ice has been a team that we recently partnered with, and we're happy to have them. They have a really good following so far, and they've kind of just started. So, if you want to follow them on Discord, you can go to our Discord and find theirs very easily. So again, there's a lot of things you can do on Discord. If you're new to Discord, like, what are you waiting for at this point? It's kind of like Twitter, but for gamers. So if you want to know more about a team, how they're doing, what they're doing, the content that they're pushing, anything like that, you really should be in Discord. Yeah. So it's 9:41 for me right now. I'm on a few minutes delay. That's why it takes me a while to get back to you, and that's the reason why it's probably not 9:41 for you by the time you're reading or hearing this. So yeah, it's gonna start any second now. Guy's gonna open that. Let me, 1 second. I'm in my spectator mode, right? I was like, for a sec, I was like, did I not put myself in spectator mode? I'm like, okay, yeah, I did. We got 78 people to join in. That's good. Like, anything around 80 is pretty good in my point of view. Anything above that, I think, is just icing on the cake. But 80 is a good number. 70 is fine. 60, kind of pushing the limits. But 80's, like, that's normal. Like, if you see, like, ESL or, like, what else? PMCO. I think they usually do, like groups of 80, so 20 teams. Right, that's a group of 20. Yeah. Yeah. No. 21. That would be 21. I don't know. But something like that. What do we got? Oh, that's 20. I'm trying to do math, and that was my best subject in school. Yeah, I don't know where it all went. Where did it go? It's a good question. Let's go back over. So it is Sandhawk, smallest map next to Vikindi. I'm not sure which one's actually smaller, but they're both pretty small. Whatever this plane line is going to be, I think a lot of teams are going to be able to drop pretty much anywhere they want to go. A lot of times we see a lot of boot camp droppers. We see Paradise Resort droppers and Painan droppers. Those are probably the main 3 places we see people drop to. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of teams kind of drop into different places just to keep up their rank points and get the kills later. That's what a lot of teams like to do. That's what I like to do when I play. And maybe you guys have different suggestions. Obviously, some teams will definitely be hot dropping, in which case they're happy to get kills early and go and hope for the win. There, look at this. This is a mess right here in the middle. I'm trying to figure out where they're all going. So no one's dropping Paradise. And I think 3 teams are dropping Boot. And Naked, and a lot of teams are dropping Painan. We're going to stay here. So we're going to take a look at Naked here. We do like our Painan. I think Painan's one of the more, the coolest places when it comes to any of the maps, like any town and any map. I think Painan is definitely top 3 based on the fact that it has a river, it has a lot of different houses that aren't cookie cutters, so there's a lot of different types. So here's the haters here in front. We got the Naked here on this side as well. We have Artemis and Tweed, part of usually a trio, on the far side. It looks like one of the members on Naked, Sam, was knocked. Looks like Naked's trying to return fire. Let's see if anyone picks up Sam. Looks like Accurate's going for the revival. We have Ninja, Kurt, Sam, and Accurate together. Let's see if they can hold down the fort here. Looks like Midnight's got a VSS. It's such a dangerous weapon. This is a good range, too, to having that VSS. It makes it so difficult to figure out. Like, once you start getting hit by a VSS, it might be too late. Let's see what Ninja has. Ninja has an AK. Nice skin, by the way. Does that have, like, rubber bands on it? That's interesting. And so he's a little hurt. He has some bandages in front of him, I think. You can get that first aid right there. Looks like he has a 6x scope on an M4. Might be able to shoot long range. That could help for sure. It looks like he's waiting to see which gun he wants here. And he's picking up whatever he needs. Accurate here, and Kurt still looting up this side as well. There's I thought... Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Haters are still here. They're just more toward the water now. And Tweed and the rest of usually a trio are leaving. They're not sticking around. So they wanted the loot from Pioneer, but they didn't want the battles that came with it. And so they'll have its cake and eat it too, I guess. Sorry, I have my family here, so I don't know what that was about. Maybe I think it's all good. I think they're good. Yeah, I think they're good. I guess someone's visiting or something. So anyway, back to the sport. So we got Naked here. They crossed over to the other side of the river. That is where usually a trio was, and it looks like they might have looted this place already. And I don't know if they're going to take a look back. I think they're still just running. It's kind of weird how they're running. They're all like going different directions. Like no one's together. They're all like, let's make a wall and kind of comb the fields as we move. So we'll see how this all pans out for them. But right now they're kind of safe as well. We're going to Co. I don't know how you pronounce this, but not a big enough city for the two of them, as a Western may say. So, yeah, we got Hyper Esports. We have LA, which is Legendary Alliance. So they're rotating more to the right. Viper heading closer to the enemies. Shots fired and almost knocking Turbo. Close, but no cigar. He's trying to really utilize that peek over, but he's not going to be able to see him through any of those windows. Turbo's going to hide behind the wall. I don't think he has any heals. He would have used it by now. And there you go. He's got bandages from his teammate. That's a good team work right there. Prodigy doing a good job. Take a look at Legend. Again, he's still in this house. Oath is right there shooting back at Legend, but won't get a hit. Joey is knocked. Prodigy gets knocked in response and will get thirsted. With no remorse. Jeez, these thirsted moves. Peeking around. Oh, should be able to see him. Got a nice shotgun hit. One more. Won't cut it, though. Yeah, won't get it. Turbo will get the thirst here. And Turbo gets knocked in response. So back and forth knocks. As Viper's the only one standing now on the team. Viper's really going at it with Spottic. And Spottic gets knocked on the side. And he's going to get thirsted as well. Jeez, both of these teams, they need to get a glass of water. Viper almost getting hit by Yopa. It looks like Legend's trying to come over to Viper and say, hey, can you pick me up? I'm bleeding out here. And so I don't know if Viper's going to get to him. He should be able to right here. He's not doing it. Oh, look at your health. So low. Oh, no, never mind. You're a dead man, aren't you? Will it work? Oh, right in time. The blue zone wasn't hurting enough. Very close. I'm surprised your health could even go lower than that. And so Yopa, is that the name? Yeah, Yopa's left. He's trying to beat out the blue zone. Meanwhile, there's a team behind him, and he's got to be careful. Oh, there's a team that is on the edge of the blue zone right now, and that's Rage and Rogue. I'm wondering if they heard those gunshots and are going to camp this. This is an excellent place to camp that town, by the way. So if you hear gunshots in that town, you want to be right here and to shoot back. And that's exactly what Rage is doing. They should be able to get a knock here because there's so much open space on that end. And they did. They finished off Yopa. Now, obviously, Hyper is going to realize, well, you know, there's gunshots. They took out a player from the opposing team we were just shooting at. We got to be careful. Rage is going to take this vehicle. Maybe not. You know what? RDM probably thinks that, you know, whoever won that finished. And then that's it. No one's back there. So, you know, he probably will get away with that. Let's take a look back here at Painan. So, yeah, I'm thinking that I think it was RDM. No, it wasn't RDM. The other team that was in Kao or Ko, whatever that city. I think they should be able to get out of that because RDM shouldn't be camping that anymore. That's my guess. Accurate is knocked. Looks like he's going to have to get healed up. Looks like Ninja is a oh, I don't know how you're... Looks like Ninja is just standing on top, but he's floating, in my perspective, on the roof. See what Shinka sees. Does he get a good angle? Getting shots on Ninja, giving him a haircut especially, as Ninja's health is now roughly to 50%. Nicked him with the razor just a bit. Sam, looks like Accurate was picked up by Kurt. The haters aren't crossing the water. It's a little dangerous. And Ninja got knocked. Accurate's badly wounded. It looks like no one's going to get the revival on that. Ninja was thirsted, because I don't see him anymore. And it looks like Naked is going to be running to the other side of town. Meanwhile, they've already crossed the river. The haters might have an angle here on Naked as they're trying to get away. With the backside to them, the haters might be able to get a view on a lot of Naked members as Kurt is getting shot quite a bit. He's trying to dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Looks like it is going to work for the most part. Accurate comes out there as well and loses a ton of health just by changing from going outside to the side. And now Tez is even shooting on that side. It's not looking good. Haters are definitely pushing without any slowdown right now. And they are even getting shot from a different angle. So Naked's getting pinched into a position they probably do not want to be in. Meanwhile, haters are pushing forward. They want to completely finish Naked, see if they can do that. Sam is hiding in here. Kurt and Accurate are all inside as well. Inside they go. Shots fired. Midnight getting hit a few, but Sam goes down. Finishing off Midnight. Oh, getting him knocked though. That'll work. Oops, sorry about that. I think a little third partying helped a bit. Sam is still out there. Kurt might get the revival. Is still looking around, seeing what he can do. Could not get the revival in quick enough though, as it looks like someone might have thirsted him. Here's Team 19 right here, really close. You can see here with Tez. Tez was the one that shot at Naked at first, so he was definitely closer to the action than everybody else. Midnight is still knocked and is trying to get his teammates to help out, but his teammates pushed back a lot. Look at Pink and Shinka. They are nowhere close to this. And I wouldn't be surprised if these two are coming into the house right now. Inside he goes. Does not work out behind him though. And they were able to finish it off by rotating around. So they were able to get the thirst though, and Zyrus now is going to be by himself. I don't know if you have teammates somewhere else, but he's going to try to do it as a one-man squad right now. A few knocked players here with Star. Star was looking pretty good in the first match. Got first place with a lot of kills. Looks like Star AKM is pushing a lot now. Goat is right there under him with a knock. He looks like he's throwing a grenade possibly to finish him off, but he's a little bit too far to the right. They got the thirst. They're even shooting back at SOB. player that was running away. There's Flex on the bottom. Angela, part of Stardom Esports, got hit once. Gonna try to dodge the rest of them and does. A lot of hits on Canada, and Canada cannot last in there. Shot fired action as Angela is hit hard down to the ground based on RF. RF was the third party in this situation, easily getting a knock, and it looks like some thirsts on Stardom. I don't know how Stardom's still alive with some players. Shadow with AKM. Shadow's knocked. AKM's trying to throw smoke to give himself some cover behind rocks. Looks like a shot was just fired on AKM. Is he not getting hit right now? Is this rock really giving him enough cover for that? No, it won't. AKM tries to dodge over here now, and he's getting finished off on the backside. I think that was from SOB. So Team 19's coming in close. It's Zyrus. We saw Zyrus finish off the last member of Naked, but he's by himself at this point. This is a weird move here as he gets action. That's huge. But can he continue on? Shooting across the way, trying to get Flex, part of Son of Boom. Go with the grenade. Oh, he has to get his gun out. Now he finally gets it. Tries to drop shot, I think, but just did not work out at all. The grenade was a little late to the party and did not get contact with anybody, even though Flex almost actually went right on top of the grenade. Action shooting across the way against raining fire, that's for sure. Let's see what he can see. With this little sliver in the doorway. There's Daddy. One hit with a huge hit, though, roughly bringing him down 50% health. One person, another person trying to break it over, and Sasuke gets knocked. Now, I think they're going to cross over to the other building in order to get a little closer so they can do a little bit more damage. Sage is way up there. Meanwhile, Daddy is trying to pick up Sasuke. Does do that pretty quickly. That's a good start. Daddy changes rocks so they can have different perspectives. I think that's a great idea. Throwing some smoke, I think. Oh, nice grenade on Sasuke, but not a knock. Really close to it, though. I'm surprised that didn't do it. Retro on the other side. Can Retro see Daddy? Yeah, it looks like he's getting shot from somewhere else, so he has to get out of that position. He only had that tree to give him cover. That tree was getting lit up. There's Sage. That's the tree he was shooting at. I think he thinks there's someone still behind that tree, but no one is. So he has a 6-time scope. It's a little hard to hold that recoil unless he's using it as a 3-time. I'm not sure if that is the case, but if he's trying to utilize a whole 6 times, it's a little tough to do. Look at Daddy's health, not good. One more hit will do it, and yeah, as I just was trying to say, one more hit will cut him in, and he will try to get behind this little building here, and it looks like it's working. Let's take a look around, see if we're not missing anything. We got Team 4 and Team 23 real close together. I don't know, it looks like they're kind of moving away from each other at this point, so this is RDM. Yo, it looks like Roe got knocked. I'm not sure how that happened. Nice long-range shots. I thought he had the hill here too, but they have a higher hill. That's Suzuki, part of Full Effects. Looks like trying to shoot down on them. Did get one, but it doesn't seem like they're able to capitalize on anything more. Looks like Angler was knocked. He just got picked up, putting on the heels himself now. Jag is on the left here. He's really flanking out. He's missing his spots here. Oh, damn. Not missing it anymore. Hitting Monster hard, trying to thirst him too, but won't get that done. Monster is getting picked up as we speak. It's a good return. That's a good way to work with teamwork. That's tough, especially when he was a bit far out there. His team was able to get over to him, get the revival, especially as he was getting thirsted. Baron getting hit hard. I don't know how he's going to make it out of this one. I'm really open in the field here as Rage is over there on the right. Gets a knock on Jag. That's a big move. He can get back over to his teammate without any hindrance. I don't think Angler and Dender will get that hit. And Rage is going to be good right here. Now, oh no. RF is right there. Sasuke is going to be right there. Rage lost almost all of his health except for 1%. And he's trying to put on his medkit or first aid. And definitely gets 75% back. Raining fire is right there. And Rage can't express how crazy the position he is at. Sasuke, though, getting hit a few times. Staying alive, though, too. They have to make it into the new zone. Oh, sorry for the 360. But we got Rage over here and his teammate, Monster, really shooting across the way. Trying to use that bolt action. Definitely got one hit on somebody on RF. And it looks like they're getting hit hard from a third party. HG coming in and saying, hey, we want a piece of this too. Maybe it's SOB. SOB, Son of Boom, might be doing that. Monster goes right behind that tree. Trying to utilize that peek. Get a shot up. He sees him right there. Gets a headshot, gets a knock. Monster going strong, getting retro of Son of Boom. Now that should give them time to move forward. Because they can no longer be in that blue zone. It's going to just hurt way too much. Looks like they're going to keep pushing forward, but Son of Boom has other people on the right side of him. He didn't realize that, and Flex. Good timing there, working those angles. Now RDM still has other players. They have Rogue and Rage. Rogue, though, gets knocked. So 2 players are knocked right here on the corner. Rage is just way too far to do anything about it, and he's going to be out of the way. I think SOB is a little bit worried about where that next teammate might be. But for the most part, they could breathe easy as Rage has just moved all the way to the side. Take a look here. ARG Bishop with HG Mufasa Vortex. Jazz was taken out already. They might be able to see Akatsuki up there in front. Hurricane 6. Nice job getting Jag with a knock and a thirst. They have 3 kills already. Trying to get some long range shots and getting Dave huge hits with the QBU. M16 in hand. Can he make it work? He will do it. Stunder is knocked. Harlem is doing a lot of good things right here. Can he get one more? Angler. Woo! With the Groza coming in. And so there's another 2 knocks. I thought that would have been it for them, but I guess they have one more player somewhere. Staying alive. Looks like Ghosty is going to need to get some heals in. Some beautiful touching from his teammates. That healing feeling. Here's Suzuki, from Full Effects, the last remaining member on his team. He's going to try to hold that edge. And Flex gets knocked. Retro's in the blue zone. Nope, never mind. He's not in the blue zone. Wait, he is in the blue zone. Action just getting to the corner as well. Who shot him, by the way? Was it Bishop? Bishop has a Groza. Oh, if he just looks up, he could have got a nice hit there. He might still be able to. There you go. Nice easy hit there with the suppress shots. And grenade throw just to add it up. Just put a cherry on top of it. Please do it. Make it work. Gets the throw, but so close. How is that not hitting Flex? Maybe that tree was a lifesaver. Flex is able to get some shots on Bishop. I don't know who got the knock first, but definitely gets the other team out. And Bishop needs to get those heals in. And it looks like they're getting some long-range shoot. I think they're going to have to lead their team. Hurricane 6 dodging, weaving, jumping. Going all the way to the left now, hoping to not get hit from a stray bullet. It's going to go behind the rock. His teammates, though, in the blue. It's getting taken out completely. Katsuki Pablito not looking good. Meanwhile, Ghosty and his teammate Dave are still up, so they can get that revival. But I don't know if they're going to try. Look how far they went to the right. The blue zone is closing. Actually, they don't have time. That's actually a smart veteran move. You know you don't have time for that. He's going to be overcome. Artemis staying low with Tweed here for the usually it's trio. Or usually a trio. Haters peeking around with the VSS. Love that from Midnight. What are you looking at? You're looking down at something. No helmet for Dave. Artemis is knocked. I don't know how. Maybe it's from Midnight. Midnight does have the VSS, makes it hard to hear. Bombman's not peeking. Someone else did though, and Midnight was not ready for it. Oh, Dave is right there. Trying to hit him with the VSS, gets one hit, but only one, and does not make the rest count. Haters is not in the new zone. The only team that's in the zone is actually usually a trio, which is awesome. Dave is knocked now, finally, from that VSS work from Midnight. Pink, now they have to move. Haters does not have a choice. I think they're going to probably go straight in. I don't think they're going to cut anyway. Other than that, looks like some shots are being fired. Bombman's hurting. Midnight is trying to peek every now and then. Not to be too rash about it, but they don't really have too much time. Midnight zigzagging as he's trying to make his way in. Tweed is right in front of them, and Pink is right there as well. 2v2 situation. Bombman, Tweed versus Midnight and Pink. Haters against it's usually a trio. But Midnight was taken out, and that was also a knockout on the other member. So nice work from usually a trio. 6 total kills for Artemis, Bombman, Tweed, and Rye Guy. 3 from Bombman, 1 for Tweed, and 2 for Artemis. Nice work, guys. Let me actually turn that sound off because, well, it's a bit loud for my ears. There we go. All right. So we got Haters with a nice amount too. They got 5 for Pink, 2 for Shinka, and 2 for Midnight. That's a 9 total count. So good job for the Haters. AK Akatsuki coming in with 2 for Harlem. So there's your top 3 right there for this match. Full Effects coming in with 0 kills. HG Hurricane 6 getting how many kills you guys got? 4 for Bishop, 2 for Vortex, and 1 from Jazz. So that's a team total of 7. Way to go. Son of Boom 6 for Flex, 1 for Goat. And that, Action also coming in with 6. Didn't realize you guys were all going to be on that same team. You guys got 13 kills, double digits. Congrats. FBO with 3 total kills. Goku Black with 2, and Bangs with 1. Rogue with 2, 1 for Baron, Monster with 2, and Rage with 2. So that's a team total of 7. From Raining Fire, we got 1 from Sasuke. Coming in 9th place. Forsaken coming in with 7 total kills. Well done, guys. We have Flexing. Sorry, I blanked. It was Tez, Fast Life, and Zyrus. Zyrus coming in with 4 kills and team total of 5. Well done, guys. The Unit Esports coming in with 1 kill from Kino. Stardom Esports comes in with 4. Nice job, AKM, with 3 of them. Hyper Esports with 3 total kills, 1 apiece from Prodigy, Turbo, and Viper. Naked Esports coming in with 1 kill from Accurate. Getting 15th place. We got Legendary Alliance coming in with 2 kills. Ice with 0, Silent Mercs with 0, Alpha Esports with 2 kills. We got Thirsty Killers with 0, and N2K Need to Kill with 0 as well. Oh, someone had 1. Someone had 1 in there as well. So, anyway, that was a good match, guys. Like, what I always love to see is when the action never slows down. We had only like in the middle where usually there's a slowdown, and that was pretty much it. I mean, Miramar, a lot of good action. Aaron get a lot of good action, and obviously when you have Sandhawk, it's just action constantly. It like never slows down. So thank you guys for all being here. It's wonderful to have you. All the teams that competed, we can't do this without you. You guys make this happen. So we really do appreciate you guys joining in, and we'll open up registration so you guys can compete. We also hope that everybody else who maybe didn't compete this time that wanted to compete, we knew there was a few people on the wait list who really eager, some people, really eager to participate. And you guys can register. It's a first come, first serve, as you guys probably all know by now, which means if you register earlier, you have a better chance of making the scrim. What else do I want to say? All you guys in the chat, thank you so much. Christian, hello to you. Team MRC says, bro, ID and password. Yeah, same thing. No ID and password, just for registered players. So if you want to compete, you have to register. And all you guys else, everyone else in the chat, everyone who gave buffs, subscriptions, follows, everything else, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys will continue to follow what we're doing here, providing you with the best PUBG Mobile content, I hope. So enjoy that. What else do I want to say? Please thank all of the people at Naked Esports that make it happen. There's a ton of staff that goes into it. So you guys probably notice on Discord that we have a lot of help. It's not just me. I certainly would not be able to do this on my own. And I probably can easily say I don't do most of the work here. So definitely give them some love when it comes to these scrimmages, organizing them and competing. They put a lot of effort, a lot of time. So definitely give them some love, especially in our Discord. They would love that. What else do I want to say? The results will be posted tonight or tomorrow morning. Usually it's tonight. Just depends on when our results guy can put it together. Again, another Naked member. There's a lot of moving parts that it's not just putting together a scrim and say, hey, let's do it. It's there's a lot that goes into it, as you guys can probably imagine. So definitely give them some love. The other things I want to say, the next event I'll be doing is RDMs, Tuesday night scrims. So if you want to compete in that, you got to head over to the RDM Discord. We have access to their Discord from our Discord. So if you want to head over there, head over to the Naked Esports Discord. There's a link to the RDM Discord there. Hit that RDM Discord, and you may be able to compete tomorrow if they have room available. All right, I think that might be it. Do we think so? I think so. Again, this was the Naked Pro Scrims. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your night, and I hope to see you next time. My name is Naked H Crusader. Have a great night. Oh, by the way, Saman Pro 141385, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it, guys.